Hi folks, it's May 20th, around about 5:03 p.m. Central Time, 6:03 Eastern. The markets are closed right now, and let's look at the timing spiral for S&P that was published some time back. So, by the way, I had to fix the calendar, timing calendar for weekends. I had not eliminated weekends. So with this, we got 518, but the normal principle is you still forward the date by one if it happens to fall on the weekend. So we did get the 518 high on a closing basis, so that was correct, that aligned, and then we had a down move, which obviously we got right yesterday, and then declining into 19th also suggested that it's a buy. And we were obviously able to play that right. Our target was 29.69, so we're off by 11 points. And my target for downside return on Wednesday was 29.26 on the ES, so roughly 29.37 ES now, since this kind of erased 11 points from the down cycle. So 29.37 ES would put us at 29.42. 0.5 on cash value S&P. So I think this is where the models are not in synergy today. So and I'll show you why. So this is 20th close. Right now we're sitting here. We came in high, as you can see here as well. So unless we invert lower in after hours and retest this point, um, this is not true. And what that would imply is we head higher into tomorrow before declining hard into Friday. And mind you, 522 is a powerful CIT, just like 513. So we have to be watchful about it. I don't expect a massive crash like others are forecasting because that does not appear in the price-based models such as the SSG for Elliott waves or the Meechan/Gann pivots that we use for intraday and positional trading. So eventually, no matter what the outcome between Thursday and Friday, whether we take the green path, which is shallower to roughly, let's just say 29.31 through 29.41 on the ES. That should be before Thursday open, the green path. If that doesn't happen, then we might be taking the red path, which could break the lows on 19th as well, the closing lows. So we could still kind of, just briefly surpass the lows of 19th over here and maybe get a touch on the red line over here. So, and then eventually both of these paths will lead us higher. As you can see, we don't see any negative polarity CITs starting next week. And 25th is a Monday, I believe. Yeah, that shows a gap higher or a move higher and a sustained move higher into June, somewhere around 26th, 27th. From there, we should get a trending move higher. So we're getting there where we're going to see a trending move higher on the dailies. You need to differentiate. This is an hourly move on dailies, and this is kind of what a trending move on dailies looks like. Okay, or like this, right? This is all on hourlies, and there's a lot of chop. Um, so if I was to bet, I think we decline after hours today, and that's supported by the sell on the hourlies intraday today. as well. Looking at the monthly wick cycles, pretty positively poised at a higher degree. So the sell on hourlies is no match for what's going on here, and the targets are rising. The midpoint here is 2936, which is 2931.5 ESM0. And so I think the rough buy point is 2931 through 37 if it occurs um, before Thursday close. If it occurs at Friday midnight, so that's like 12 a.m. At the beginning of 522, so it's Thursday night over here in the US. So if it happens there, then we get the red line, which might be more aggressive and retest the lows on Tuesday close. If you look at the daily cycles, once again above the midlines, first higher positive close, higher targets opening up, and we have not even touched the upper line so far. So we unless the midline gives up on a close, we are going to touch the green line. Okay, looking at the Gann model, obviously the higher degrees are actually pretty alleviated today, including the sell on dailies. So we had a sell on hourlies, but that was countered at the close by the dailies. So what does that say? So I can't really use this for any good, except the utility is that what this is now is since we have a failure at 2968, even if we had higher tonight, from a devil's advocacy point of view, we will hit 2968 within 4 trading days. That's the utility we have from this model today. But all the higher degrees are pointed higher. This, of course, we need one more week for this to kind of emerge out of the inverted positioning of weeklies below monthlies. And let's look at the SSG. Same story here. If we do get a higher high this evening, I think it's at 705. And if it does happen into 705, I think it could be a good short. You could choose your stops from here. So once again, higher targets are keep opening up here as well. And on the downside, just in case the red scenario is lurking, um, if the red scenario is lurking into Friday midnight, then this is the support now, 2890.40. Highly doubt that'll happen. So let's see, moving over to the shorter term cycles. Obviously, you can see the red line actually is from Sunday, not been moved or changed. And of course, we expected the green path, but the large gap higher and the residual upcycle from Friday kind of changes the pattern of the cycles. So we've done well so far tracking it. At this point, either the whole series inverts or it inverts after reaching roughly this point. My guess is we're gonna invert from here. So maybe let's just say 2912 on the ES through 2932 on the ES. So, and then CIT wise, Friday 12 a.m. So I introduced an alt yellow today if we head down into the Friday midnight CIT. If we don't, then we probably get a test of Tuesday lows somewhere after hours today. And since the day, since all the higher degrees are positive, it's basically an hourly splay which can only occur during after hours and then return back higher. Um, Overall, if we get the shallow correction, then like a Thursday correction, then we have a fair shot of actually climbing past 3,000. So that's the story. And setup four is either a wait Friday 12 a.m. or short the close today against the RTH highs. Or the third one is go to sidelines, and as more information gets added, uh, we can uh, we can take another shot at the market. We don't have to be in the market at all times. So that's the update, and good luck.